What's up? It's your boy Mal. Today's another day in tea time. Today's tea time is actually about being busy versus being productive. Tea Time with Mal is actually a segment where I talk about different kinds of experiences, such as spiritual, life, motivational, whatever. If that's something you're interested in, consider hitting the subscribe button down below for future content. Hopefully you came with a drink, and if not, press pause right now to go get one. Welcome back. Now let's begin. Today I got some oolong tea. I don't have a snack today, just tea. Alright, so today's topic is about being busy versus being productive. So, being busy. When you're being busy, right, you're doing something, but you're not actually doing something that's accomplishing a goal or, meeting a project, a deadline, some sort of activity or whatever, right? Like I said, you're just doing stuff, right? So an example of being busy is, going through emails every day, reading through it, deleting stuff, not anything to do with a project. It's just extra stuff because you signed up for so many things and you're just deleting emails. That's not being productive. You're being busy, you're doing something, but it's not really helping you get to, accomplish a goal as soon as possible. Another way I like to think about being busy is that, you're spending energy on a task that doesn't need to be done right away. It doesn't need to be done right now. If it's done early, it has no effect on whether you accomplish a goal or not. It's just, you're just doing it. You gotta know what kind of things you gotta put first. It's really intuitive because you have to know, what you need to do. You have to be really aware. Now, let's talk about being productive. Like I said, you gotta know if your activity is actually moving you forward to finish the goal you have in mind. So busy, yes, you're spending energy on things that you don't need to do. Productive, you're spending energy on things that you need to accomplish as soon as possible. So here's a vital tip on knowing when you're being busy and productive. Like I said earlier, if you caught it, you have to be aware, alright? You have to be able to self-reflect on what you're doing, and you have to know what's important. What are the things you need to put first to accomplish the goals you need to get done? Story time! Alright, so this story actually goes back to when I started working on this nonprofit idea. Now, when I first started this idea, it started back in 2012, 2013. I had this idea for a nonprofit. I was very gung-ho about it, and I was trying to get all these ideas done, right? I was coming up with these plans, like t-shirts, what we're gonna do in the future, what the purpose is, all this different things, and then I started having meetings, right? I was like, all right, got my friends, I had this PowerPoint ready, I had this whole spiel about what it is, what it's gonna do, and I was getting people riled up, yeah, let's go do this, let's go do that, come on. And during that time, I realized, okay, I didn't feel like it was moving forward. I was getting all these people together and doing all these things, but nothing was happening, right? I started working on the paperwork. I started, trying to find out rules about it, trying to come up with a hierarchy. I tried doing all that. I tried getting very productive. I thought I was being productive. I met up with one friend who was actually working for another organization, and he actually told me, while I'm doing what I'm doing, I have to understand the difference between being busy and productive. And he told me with no offense, he was like, dude, I think you're just being busy versus productive. And then he broke it down to me, the whole thing about looking at emails. He used to tell me he'd spend an hour or two in the morning, at this guy's, office, going through emails, and he thought it was being productive. But ultimately he realized he was being busy. It wasn't really accomplishing any goals. It wasn't moving forward to any of the things that the organization wanted to accomplish. So that really opened up my mind, because at this point I realized that I was spending a lot of time having meetings with people, catching them up, getting us all together, getting people together in a group to have meetings about what, future plans, things that we want to do, and we didn't do a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I realized, although I have all those ideas and dreams and good intentions, that's not going to really push anything forward to building this nonprofit, getting it, out there. If you want to get something done, you have to understand the difference between being busy and productive. Okay? It's okay to be busy, right? It's okay to get stuff done, to procrastinate, to not really always be productive, but don't fool yourself into thinking that you're going to achieve a dream by just messing around. That's simple. Don't do what I did and waste people's times by having meetings and not really getting stuff done. Alright? Anyways, that's it for this video. If you want to see more of what I do, consider hitting the subscribe button down below for future content. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. I like to post videos every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday with random videos in between, if there's some. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates or just talk to me about my videos. And all I want to say is, thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.